I was teaching refraction of light, and in this discussion, I told my students that there are a few concepts that they must have to put into consideration in order to study this topic. What you have to remember when you are studying refraction is that refraction is a bending of a wave at the boundary as light is moving from one medium to another. So what happens here as this ray of light is coming from air, for instance, this is air, and this is gas, it means that this is two different media. So meaning as light is moving from air into glass, it's going to slow down. And when this light slow down, it's going towards the normal. So refraction is the bending of light as it's another. So in the process also, we talked about refraction, and you can see here have different rays. When this ray of light comes this way, it's of air, it's going to, as you increase the angle, the also increases. So there is a point where you will reach where incidence, which is moving like that, it's going to move along the surface. So the angle of refraction here is going to be 90 degrees. At that point, when the angle of this angle is going to be called the critical angle, where angle of incidence forms 90 degrees as angle of refraction angle. Have now the angle of incidence more than the critical angle, then it means we are going to have what we call total internal reflection in the emerging out. Now conditions for total internal reflection is that the ray of light must moving from a dense medium to a less dense medium, and also the angle of incidence must be greater than the critical angle here. Things in this topic, reflection is your fibers is going to be reflected internally and it will emerge at the end. Lastly, you have to understand the concept of the relationship between refractive index and the critical angle is equals to 1 over index refractive index angle. So basically that's what you know. In the event you are told that the refractive index is 1.5, then it means you can be able to find by sine inverse of 1 over 1.5, and that's going to give you the